Kate and Jane, really, because if you're building your selling group, you're building a prospect group, just showing us how to generate leads online. We all know how to generate leads offline, and a lot of people are using the presentation methods to do the business, using the 10 steps. Some are using the system for success, but again, this is generic, and if you are using the 10 steps, you will see it's practically the same. The only difference being that I just use my own web page. Follow up with a phone call. The telephone process is really a sorting process rather than a convincing process, and I think that is the mistake we make in the early stages, try to talk people into the business, whereas what we've recognised, probably more for the online, because we're working with thousands of numbers, which we've never done with the old fashioned still works way of bringing in leads to the business, is that we've recognised that it just really is numbers, because you can't convince 1,000 people who join your business. So that's the first thing, is we're not looking to persuade people to join the business. We're sorting through the inquiries to find the people who are open-minded and genuinely willing to find out more about the business. It's creaky floor. The structure, it never changes. Open the call, set the agenda, ask questions, present the information, and gain commitment. So, tiptoe and I'll edit it, son. Get out. I love the editing. I love it. It doesn't matter if he tiptoes, the door does that, you see. He's funny, like, he's a good lad. Right, so I have to go back to, to where we edit scripts. Now, to help your new distributors, we provide user-friendly scripts that will give you all the information you need to act confidently when communicating with prospective distributors. Using and learning the scripts will enable you to know what to say and how to say it. If you've never done it before, it can be daunting. Remember your first call, anybody? So the first call. Now the system is, and I believe everybody's quite the same on this part of the system, is somebody responds to our advert, we get their name and phone number and email, we send them the information with the 3 videos, and then follow up with the script. So the first call is what I'm going to cover to start with. So opening the call, can I speak to Mary, please? Hi Mary, my name is Lynn. You recently responded to an advert about earning income working from home, or for selling on Facebook, whatever they've responded to. But you see, the little bit in brackets there is the most important part in the whole conversation. It isn't asking the questions, it's listening to the answers, because you're creating a profile of that person, and it'll help you to help them to get started if they want to, and get them started in the right way. Now, the reason for the call is, as you set an agenda, is to give you more information. I just need to ask you a couple of questions. Is that okay, Mary? Well, can you not just tell me a wee bit more about it? That quite often happens. I just want to know, as a start-up course, people sometimes interrupt you with questions. So to keep control, just say, that's the reason for my call, Mary. I just need to ask you a couple of questions, and then I'm going to answer all your questions so you can keep control of the conversation. Was there anything in particular that made you respond to the ad? These are example questions, but generally we want to find out, what's your current situation? Are you working at the moment? What level of income were you looking for? Are you looking to work part-time, full-time? We want to just collate information, and these questions are identical to the 10 steps, just in case anybody's wondering. And how much time do you have available a week, Mary, to work the business? So once you've had that's also rapport building. So you go straight in and explain the business. You won't really get anywhere. What you're doing is you're building a rapport. What's it you're doing at the moment? Do you like it? You know, just finding out general good points and bad points that you're going to use to present the business to her. Well, Mary, we're looking for 2 types of people. People who want to earn a part-time income, maybe £200 to £300 a month to top up their I've said that wrong. This is an editing bit. People who want a part-time income to top up income every month of 300 to 600. Now, this is done through marketing the products on social media and by handing out home shopping catalogues in a local area. She'll probably say something there, so you just listen again. We're also looking for more ambitious people to become team leaders and earn much more. It's now 3 short videos. I emailed you 3 short videos. Have you had a chance to have a look at the videos yet? Not looked at the video. How do you feel? Not looked at the video. How do you feel about that? Would you like to find out more? How soon can you look at the video? So if they say, I've not looked at the video, how do you feel about the team building side or the how we sell the products? So basically what you've just explained, I'll go back to that so it makes sense to you. We've just explained we're looking for 2 types of people. But if they've not watched the videos, we want them to watch the videos. Yeah. So they've not looked at the video. So how do you feel about that, Mary? Is there something you'd like to find out more about? If so, how soon can you look at the video? Obviously that should have listened in the middle there. Arrange a time to call back, watch the video. What was the best thing from your point of view that you've seen in the video, Mary? Now that's going to get them to give you your reasons. Well, I like the fact that it was flexible, or I like the fact that I could work from home. It's going to give the reasons why they're likely to join. Now, if they came from Facebook, we know they've got a Facebook account, don't we? So this conversation would be slightly different. But also, if someone has came from the catalogues, it is a slightly different script. So for now, we're focusing on the online side. But for the catalogue side, it's really just changing it to, you've told them about how the catalogue works, and it's really just changing it to, did you know we also have an online selling side that I can teach you? So it's introducing it if it's a catalogue retailer who's replied to you, and it's discussing it and introducing the catalogues later if it's the other way about. That makes sense? Just wanted to check that made sense. Right, how long have you been on Facebook for, Mary? Well, I can show you how to make money using Facebook, but the next step would be to go through it in more detail. It'll take about 15 minutes. And I need you to be by your computer with internet access. Can you do that? Commitment. I can't do it right now, but I have a slot, depending on your diary, this evening at 7 o'clock or tomorrow, AM, PM, within 24 hours max. Which would you prefer? Now, you might have a wee bit of negotiation about the appointment. I can't do 7 and I can't do 12 tomorrow, but I could do. Do you know what I mean? They're always going to do that, and for the people who are working this system already, you'll know that. But you want to gain commitment, and that's good. So book the appointment, and okay, I'll call you tomorrow, and we'll go through the presentation. Right, you are going to get negative responses, and you might want to say, just for the record, what is it that put you off, Mary? Oh, well, to be honest with you, I hate Facebook. Now, you can actually do this. We've always used this for years. I understand how you feel, Mary. That's exactly how I felt. I hated Facebook. I really did. I hated it. It wasn't my cup of tea until, 1, it's great for my friends in London, but 2, for the business. I have 100 Facebook accounts now, I love it. But I understand how you feel, that's how I felt. And I just say, but what we've found is we're not using Facebook in the conventional manner, we're building groups and we're selling the products and people are making money, and just tell a story. If still negative, thanks very much for your time, Mary. I'm looking for people up and down the country, so although it's not for you, do you know anybody, or who do you know that could use an extra £100 a week? Sometimes people say, £100 a week, really? Get referrals if it's no. Well then, just forward the email to your email contacts. It may help someone you know. Thanks very much. Bye, and next. See, to summarise, all you have to do is to find out if they're really looking and why. That's what that conversation's about. That's what the questions. And that goes back to at the beginning when I said we're just going through numbers. We're just people sorting to look for the people who really are looking. and find out why they're looking. We're qualifying people before you show them the opportunity by asking questions. Believe in what you're offering and what you're doing, and do it with passion and enthusiasm.